Well, how's it going, guys? It's Thursday night. Started working on the restoration of the heater box. A little flap that goes inside it, a little bar that moves the flap. And earlier I did the other side of the heater box. It turned out really nice. See? Pretty nice. Clean. Both sides. Nice and clean and hygienic. There's one other piece that goes in there too. I painted that. So I'll put all that back together with the new heater core. I'll have this one tested. If you go back and watch the video previously, I took it apart. But it looks pretty good. I'm just going to put some water through it and test it and see if it's leaking. But I did find out what was wrong with it. It's this little thing called a heater resistor, and took that out. As you can see, it's basically broken. This thing was sitting in here like this. I'm not entirely sure what it is. I'd have to look at it and actually see what this thing does, but it was busted right there. So we gotta order one of those next week. What else have I done? I haven't vlogged. I put new plugs in. 1 through 8. Got a little bit of paint on that one. 1 through 8 looked pretty good, or 1 through 7 looked pretty good, but 8 had a little bit of oil on it. I'm not sure what's going on with that, so I got to get that cylinder checked, see if maybe there's a bad piston ring or not. Of course, the exhaust. This is the new exhaust. This is going in this weekend, and as well as the floors. I'm going to do them all at once. So basically, take the exhaust out. Try to wrap the fuel line and the brake line with something so I don't, well, obviously cut around it, but when I go to weld, it's just going to be a spot weld, so probably cover it with a piece of sheet metal so it doesn't get burned or light on fire or anything crazy like that. So yeah, that's kind of what I've been doing. And then yeah, well, it's nighttime here, fortunately. It's just way too dark, but working on some stuff on the inside, doing some painting on the dash. Basically just to keep it from rusting right now. And then I've got to work on restoring the glove box cover. This little piece right here. This is more of an indoor project. So I got to tape all this off and replace this little emblem here, because can't really, you can paint them, but it's just easier to pop it off and put a new one in. But this is a pretty intense project to do this. But reason being, you could say I could buy a new one, but this is original to the car. They're really expensive to replace, so I'm just going to do my best to clean that up. This is my last project for tonight. Because I'm basically just doing cleanup work and a little bit of cosmetic stuff so I can get the car, basically the interior. Once I get the floors in and I get it all cleaned up, put the sealer down, get the headliner in and the seals around the windows done and all that. Basically all done at once. So I'm trying to get everything ready for the interior that goes back in, short of the dash cluster, which is very expensive. And I want to replace it with something RESTO-mod. I don't want to go with something new, or new repop like original. I want to go with some digital stuff. So yeah. Again, you guys really could help out by sharing these videos so that the ad revenue could help me get it done a little bit quicker, because I'm starting to run out of stuff to do, or starting to run out of money to continue. So yeah, every little bit helps. It just takes you a little click and you help me out. And I hope you guys are enjoying them. But I'm gonna work on this and see how the rest of it goes when I put the heater box back together and get that piece. I think I can get it locally here at Belkirk, which is a local Mustang place. So yeah, this weekend's gonna be busy, so I'll try to vlog as much as I can. Well, that's it for Thursday night. Clean that up. Now I gotta mask it off and get some masking tape tomorrow and a few other supplies. So yeah, that's it. Kind of a short night. I've been doing short nights. I'm actually waiting for this weekend to do the big deal. The exhaust and the floors. It's gonna be a lot of work. Well, hey guys, it's Saturday. I'm about ready to pull out the old floors and put the new ones in. So we're gonna see. I just made a test cut over there. I'll show you. I was a little short on cash, so Tammy helped me with an Sawzall, I should say. And I made sure, because the fuel lines and the brake lines run like right here, back there. So I'm just gonna cut out a small portion so I can kind of see what I'm doing. But this is making quick work of it, so that's good. I gotta get the other pan, just dry fit it and see exactly what I need to cut out. Well, here's my test cut. Oh man, look at this thing. It's horrible. You can just hear how horrible it is. Well, as you can see, the outline here. I'm gonna try to keep that. So I'm just gonna drill a hole where that's located at, and I don't know how much I'm gonna keep because there's some areas here that are still good. So I'm gonna try and peel that up. You can see kind of where it goes, so I think I'm just gonna leave this seam and cut along here and then drop it in. I think we'll see, but I think the most important thing is obviously back here. I think it's okay. I'll just have to keep cutting, and at least I can get under there and I can feel where that thing is at. I think I'm safe to cut out some of this. Yeah. Just to make sure I'm not cutting anything I shouldn't be cutting. Okay. Kind of scary. Kind of scary. Well, there we go. Yeah, I gotta clean it up, prep it, hit the pan, drill the holes, put it down, seal it, weld it. Exciting. Okay, pretty well prepped. I just need to start drilling holes in the floor pan for the welds. So I marked them, you know, every few inches. So I'm gonna drive some pre-holes and get to work on it. And I gotta prep it out. I gotta block off a gas tank and maybe put some stuff down while I'm tack welding. We'll see. It's been a while since I've welded, so we'll see. Well, I got this in, but this front of this thing is kind of hosed. I don't know what I'm gonna do about that. I'm gonna have to weld another piece in there because it just didn't come together the way I thought it would. And I got ahead of myself. That hole didn't line up for the seat belt, but it'll do. I gotta see if I can do the welds a little bit better. I'm just afraid because the gas line runs like right there, so getting close to it kind of freaking me out. Well, there's one pan in. I still need to do a little bit more welding on it. I still don't know what I'm going to do with that front edge right there. It's got a gap, unfortunately. Some of the metal just melted away. Anyway, I got this side cut out. It wasn't nearly as bad. I just cut out the rust. I gotta scrub it down again and fit the other pan. We'll see what happens.
Hi guys, I'm welding.
Watch your eyes.
Yeah, kind of stinky, huh?
Explain to them what you're doing.
Welding floor pans in.
Because why?
Because there were holes. Show them the piles back behind the car.
That's a pile of rust. That's what came out of the right side. Rusty floor pan. Nice. That's the driver's side floor pan. Rusty, rusty. I should say that's the driver's side rear, not the front. They're just replacing the rear pans. Look it. I see London. I see France. Ow. I deserve that.
Yeah, it's another update. It's about finished. You gotta well seal it. Basically, it's got kind of a metal adhesive around the edges and grind down some of my welds because they're pretty atrocious. But I got a few last tack welds to do, and then move on to cleaning out the inside and putting down the anti-rust and the bed coating, so that'll look good. Yeah. Tired though. It's going to 7 o'clock. Might have to hang it up for the night. We'll see. Gotta get Tammy out here on fire control again here, just in case. I got paranoid about that, so, but it's always better to be safe. Yeah, there we go. We just got done spraying. It's looking really good. I really doused it on in some of the areas where there were little porous holes and some of the rust, like right in that area. But yeah, it looks good. I went a little overboard at the floorboards, and I put this patch piece in. See that? I welded that in because there was a little crack there. So that's good. She's all sealed up. I get the bottom when I start doing the exhaust. Of course, I don't know if I'm going to do the exhaust today. Just not sure if I have all the right pieces. Yeah, so the exhaust comes next. I just don't think I have all the pieces I need, and I'm kind of wavering whether I want to try it and just be out of commission until I do get the part. But I don't know. I don't know if I really want to do that. I might just partially install it and have it taken to Dan Fast, Muffler and Brake, and see if they can finish up the rest of it. But we'll see. We'll see. So I think this stuff takes about an hour, hour and a half to just tack dry, and then a couple of days. Well, I don't have any carpet for a couple of weeks, so I'm not really worried about that at this point. But that'll be the next thing, is probably taking the windows out and cleaning them, fixing them, and tinning the backs and the sides, and then putting the headliner and the new seals in. Hopefully get the heater in sometime this week. See if I can't get that working. But it's coming along. It's coming along. At least the inside's just about finished and just ready for installation of new parts. I've got some side panels and some pieces I need to paint, and the dash. As you guys can see, I'll show you here. Well, kind of got a little bit of dust when working, but I did do one portion of it. Let's see. So that's been restored here, just that side anyway. I'm going to be working on the dash box cover here in a minute. I'm going to paint that.